Hello everybody, welcome to our next story. Our next story is called Diary of a Spider. And I can see here that there looks like a very excited spider sitting on top of a bottle cap. Now spiders are pretty small, so that's probably why I'd be able to sit on that bottle cap. Now the author of our story, who wrote all the words, is Doreen Cronin, and the pictures are by Harry Bliss. He is the illustrator. Let's read our story and see what it's all about. March 1st. Today was Grandparents' Day at school, so I brought Grandpa with me. He taught us 3 things. Spiders are not insects. Insects have 6 legs. Without spiders, insects would take over the world. Butterflies taste better with a little barbecue sauce. Hey, Grandpa Spider is saying some silly things. I had no idea that a spider wasn't an insect. A spider has more than 6 legs. It has 8 legs. And I didn't know butterflies taste better with barbecue sauce. March 16th. Grandpa says that in his day, flies and spiders did not get along. The newspaper says, spiders and flies rumble in the city. Things are different now. This is awesome! So way back when Grandpa was young, he was saying that the spiders and the flies were not able to be friends. And now this little spider loves playing with his friend fly. March 29th. Today in gym class, we learned how to catch the wind so we could travel to faraway places. I'm next! When I got home, I made up flashcards on how to practice. Number 1, climb high. Number 2, release silk. Number 3, catch the wind. Fly made up her own flashcards. Number 1, fly. I'm starting to see why Grandpa doesn't like flies. Because it's way easier for them just to fly. But for spiders, they have to learn how to do it. April 1st. Went to the park with my sister today. We tried the seesaw. It didn't work. Those teeny tiny spiders on a seesaw, they'd never get it to work. We tried the swing. It didn't work. We spun a huge sticky web on the water fountain, and that worked. Eek, said the little girl. So they scared her. April 12th. Today was safety day at school. We learned that vacuums eat spider webs and are very, very dangerous. If we hear a vacuum, we stop, drop, and run. So the little leaf says, stop what you're doing, drop from the web, and run like crazy. April 13th, we had our vacuum drill today. I stopped what I was doing, forgot where I was going, and ran screaming out of the room. Help! Luckily, we have another drill tomorrow. That spider is so silly. April 17th. I'm sleeping over at the worm's house tonight. I hope they don't have leaves and rotten tomatoes for dinner again. Want more leaves, spider? May 7th. Mom and I are getting too big. Oh, Mom said I was getting too big for my old skin, so I molted. The worm said, that's so gross. Molting is when a spider takes his skin and he's able to take off his skin and he has more underneath. Spiders and other insects and animals do that when they get too big. So that way they have a nice skeleton on the outside. May 8th. Today was show and tell. So I brought my old skin. My teacher called on me to do the Pledge of Allegiance. You there. Don't you get us started. So he did the Pledge of Allegiance. June 5th. Daddy Longlegs made fun of Fly because she eats with her feet. Now she won't come over to our treehouse. I'm going to find him and give him a piece of my mind. Poor Fly. June 6th. I found Daddy Longlegs. He's a bit bigger than I thought he was. I gave him a piece of my lunch instead. June 7th. Fly's treehouse blew away today in the wind. So did Grandpa. Oh my goodness, Grandpa decided to make a web and he started to fly. Oh, I heard that spiders like to travel in the wind. June 18th. I got a postcard from Grandpa today. Dear Spider, ooh la la, I landed in Paris. French bugs are delicious. Leg from a French gnat. Au revoir, Grandpa. It says, give it a try. June 30th. Grandpa came home today. I can't wait to hear how he rode the winds all the way to the ocean. Turns out he caught the breeze to the airport and napped in first class. July 2nd. Fly came over to play today. He got stuck in the web and her mom had to come get him. Fly came over to play today. She got stuck in her web and her mom had to come get her. Grandpa laughed a little bit too hard. Sorry I had to play this page twice. My puppy started barking. July 9th. Today was my birthday. Grandpa decided I was old enough to know the secret of a long, happy life. He said, never fall asleep in a shoe. Because what would happen if you fell asleep in a shoe? You'd get squished. That's a secret right there. July 16th. Things I scare. Fly's mom. It wasn't his fault, Mom. Tiny bugs. People using water fountains at the park. July 17th. Things that scare me. Daddy Longlegs, vacuums, and people with big feet. August 1st. I wish that people wouldn't judge all the spiders based on the few spiders that bite. I know if we took the time to get to know each other, we would all get along fine, just like me and Fly. This was such a silly story. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us for story time.